Today, we're breaking down ESG. That's environmental, social, and governance. So is ESG just another corporate buzzword, or is there something more to it?
Well, it turns out it's no longer just some niche thing. It's now a core business strategy. And that shift is huge. We're talking about a whole new way of doing business.
So why is this happening now? Let's get into the key drivers behind this big change. It really boils down to four major pressures pushing companies to get on board with ESG. First, you've got stakeholders. They're all expecting way more transparency and accountability. Then you have regulators. Governments are laying down the law, making ESG reporting mandatory. Third, it's just smart risk management. Think about the real impact of things like climate change. And finally, brand reputation. A good ESG score is a huge competitive edge. Huge! Okay, so how do you actually build a solid ESG strategy? Let's break it down. It starts with a clear four-step process. This is how you build that solid foundation. Step one is crucial. You have to figure out which ESG issues actually matter to your business. Then you have to report on it. These frameworks help standardize how companies share their data. All right, enough theory. Let's see how this actually pays off in the real world. Take this global retail chain. They used a targeted ESG strategy to really drive growth. And the results were impressive. They cut waste by 30% with a circular economy model. And get this, 50% of their operations now run on renewable energy. That's a huge deal. Or how about a financial services firm? They used ESG to attract responsible investors. And what happened? A massive 40% jump in their ESG-focused assets. A huge win. This quote really sums it up. ESG isn't just about compliance, it's about creating real value. So, the final question is, how will you turn ESG from a risk into a real opportunity? If this explainer helped, check out our others. And as always, thanks for watching.